Hi, I'm Ravinder, and in this video, I'll give you all the tips and tricks to create atmosphere with Hue. I'm going to tell you what to watch out for when choosing lamps, how to create different light scenes, and how you can use yours to save energy. With the smart lamps from Hue, easily create the ideal atmosphere for every moment. You easily set them up via the app. So you can, for example, dim the lighting for a cozy evening with friends, or make it brighter for clear light to work or study by. The lamps from the White Ambience collection can not only change in brightness, but also in tint, from warm to cool white light. And with lamps from the White and Color Ambience collection, you can, besides different white tones, also choose from 60 million different colors. I'll tell you more about that soon. When choosing a smart lamp, there are 3 important things to watch out for. First, the maximum brightness. In other words, the light output, which is measured in lumens. The higher the number of lumens, the more light the lamp can emit. These candle lamps have, for example, a maximum of 300 lumens. That gives a soft, warm glow that resembles candlelight. This lamp from the 1600 series gives the brightest light, up to 1521 lumens. That is ideal for working or reading, for example. And if you want to relax, then you control your lamps very simply with the smart light button, your voice, or with the app. The second element to watch out for is the color temperature of the lamp. That indicates whether a lamp gives warm or cold white light, for example. Color temperature is measured in Kelvin. The Hue lamps start at 2700 Kelvin. That would be a warm, golden glow. The higher the number of kelvins, the cooler and whiter the light becomes. The maximum is 4000 degrees Kelvin for a cool white color that resembles daylight. And the third element to watch out for is the color of the lighting. Hue lamps come in 3 different categories. We call these color families. There is the White collection with dimmable shades of white light, from very soft to super bright. Then you have the White Ambience lamps. They give warm to cool white light. You then have a choice of up to 50,000 different shades, such as cool daylight, for example, or a warm glow for a cozy dinner. And finally, there's the White and Color Ambience collection, offering the full palette of those 50,000 shades of white and 16 million different colors. With that, you can create any atmosphere and light scenes you want. That is ideal for house parties or to, for example, synchronize with your games, TV, or music. To create a certain mood in a room, it's important to remember that it's not just one lamp that makes the difference, but rather their combination. And with the Hue app, it is very easy to experiment with different brightness levels, shades, and colors. This way, you easily set the ideal combination for your room. And to make it easier, you will also find a scene gallery in the app with dozens of specially designed ambient light scenes, each with its own unique atmosphere and features. For example, this cozy one for a dinner with your friends. With tropical twilight, you make it exotic at home. And what about this one for Halloween? Perfect for a house party or horror movie night? You can also choose dynamic lighting effects like head over heels for a romantic date night. Do you prefer to get started yourself? Then make your own light shows, for example, by uploading an image. The Hue app then picks out the main colors itself and creates a light scene for you. Or try out different brightness levels, shades, and colors. You can also make your scene dynamic yourself. The lamps then go through a cycle of different shades and colors. Choose what you like best and then press play. As soon as the scene is playing, you can adjust the speed by clicking the pencil on the right side of the scene card. Then choose Change Dynamic Speed and slide the speed meter from 1 very slow to 12 extremely fast. You easily save all your settings, so you can always find your scenes back in the gallery and share them with your friends or family. Hue lamps use up to 80% less energy than the old familiar incandescent bulb. That's why Hue lamps used to have an energy label A+, but since September 2021, the regulations have changed. The label now is based on maximum consumption, so at its brightest and with the brightest colors. Therefore, many smart lamps have received a lower energy label. But the nice thing about smart lamps is the ability to dim them. In practice, you will therefore often not set them to their brightest, and your consumption will be much lower. There are also other ways to save energy with smart lighting. Want to know more? Then watch this video, because I explain everything there. So don't let yourself be confused by the new energy label when choosing new lighting. Hue is still a green choice. You now know all the ins and outs of creating atmosphere with Hue. Do you want to know more about your smart lamps and devices? Then also check out our channel, because you will find many more videos there. Thanks for watching.